Hello everyone, I'm YeOldFartGamer and welcome to episode 7 of StoneBlock. In today's episode we'll be starting by opening some loot chests that I got for completing some of the quests that I did, mostly from the storage part of the quest book. And then we are going to get into power generation because I would like to get into draconic evolution and get some draconic armor so I can get flight. But we will get to that. So, see you in a bit. And we're back. And so you can see I've added some more storage drawers. I made all the keys. I made the all the 4 keys that you need. So the drawer key, the lock key, so you can lock the drawers. The the personal key, so you can lock it just to yourself. The concealment key, as you can see, so that you can hide all the labels, so that it helps with the lag that's been going on my computer lately. And the quantified key, so that I can see what it'll show me how much stuff are in each drawers. Not that I really need it, because now I have a wireless crafting grid. Yay! And you can see how I have all these loot chests. So let's look at what I've accomplished in the interim. So I did the crafting grid last episode. I did the crafter off camera. I did the security manager, the wireless grid, and the wireless crafting grid. I also did the controller slave, the draw keys, and all the upgrades because I wanted to get those done. So we have all those loot chests. So why don't we open them and see what we've got? And we've got some cryo stabilized flux stops, which is good. Some oak wood and stone, which is not very good. Kind of useless to us right now because we can make infinite logs and infinite stone. We got some magical upgrades, which is nice. We can add those to our collection. Punchy sticks, whoop-de-doo. Black lotus, which will be good for when we get into Botania. Mystical fertilizer, which is good because we'll be getting into mystical agriculture next episode. Flask of adrenaline. Would be nice if I could get that cool ass sword or repair talisman. Ooh, resident conversion kits. Ooh, perfect. Perfect. Because I'm going to need to get into thermal expansion for certain things. So that will be very nice. Speed upgrades. Wyvern cores, which is really nice because we're getting into draconic. And more black lotuses. Okay, well. Not the most horriblest, not the greatest, not the worst. Just, okay. And we'll put my, I did upgrade my iron backpack to the diamond. Just so I could have more storage for stuff. Just so you know. So we're going to get into power generation. And I'm going to have to get a room dug out for that because I think I'm going to start with a reactor. Because we have the Yolorium, we have the Yolorium chicken that can make us infinite Yolorium. We actually have plutonium, which we can actually use instead, which is going to be more efficient, I think. And I can make infinite amounts of resident ender just by my smeltery. So I think that's the way we're going to go. It's probably not going to be the most efficient to start with because we're going to have to get into thermal expansion, make machines, and get what is it called? Fluid transposer and the magma crucible. That's right, magma crucible. In order to make and melt down cryothium, the cryothium, so that we can make the most efficient. But we'll get to that. Anyway, I'm going to pause it here. I'm going to get myself a room dug out. And when we come back, we will see about getting into power generation. See you in a bit. And we're back. And I am done making out the room. It's about 15 tall by 31 by 31. And I decided to make an 11 by 11 by 11 sized reactor. It's pretty big. So we're going to have to make quite a few things for it. So let's go back to our storage room. And we're going to make the things we need for the reactor. So let's start by looking at extreme reactors. So what we're first going to need is we're going to need to get the, where are they here? Reactor, we're going to need a reactor controller. So that's going to be refined uranium, reactor casings, a diamond, and redstone. Not a problem. We have almost everything except for the reactor casing. So let's make the reactor casing, shall we? Where is it? Reactor casing. So that's graphite plus a reactor casing core. Reactor casing core, which is easy to make. Oh yeah, well, we'll have to use this to do that. Reactor casing. So let's make a bunch of these. Let's make about 4 stacks of them because we've got plenty of. We'll just put these back into the system, and we'll make as many of these as we can make. And we can make about almost 16 stacks. So let's make ourselves the controller should be around here somewhere. Reactor controller. There's our reactor controller. And then we're going to need a redstone. We're going to need a reactor redstone flux power tap. We're going to need 2. Where are we? We're going to need a couple access ports. Okay, so we're going to need to make ourselves a couple of chests. So let's grab a stack of wood. Make a stack of chests. And then we can get ourselves a piston. Get a stack of pistons. Then we will make 2 of these. So 1. Then we're going to need, so we're going to make it 11 by 11 by 11. So that means I'm going to have to do some calculations here. Where's my phone? I left my phone over there. Let me grab it and I'll be right back. Okay. So we're going to have to figure out how many, we're literally going to have to figure out how many, control rods we're going to need, and if we're doing 11 by 11, I think I want to have a checkerboard pattern of control rods. So let's see. Pardon me. A bit tired today. So I think I want to have probably about 11 control rods. So that means I have to have, that gives me 9. So that's 9 times 11. What is that? I think that would be right. I think that's right. I think my calculations would be right there. I need 9 by 11. 9 times 11 should be 99, right? Yeah, okay. So that's over a stack. A stack and a half plus 1. I think that should be enough. I think I have enough reactor casings. I believe I have what I need to make the control rod. So I need 11 of those. So 1, 2, 2. Oops. So I'll take 1 off. There we go. So that's 11 control rods. Then we need the fuel rods. So we need so we need a stack and a half plus 1. So we need a stack, and then we need a 33. Oh no. $99, no. 35. We need 35 actually. Silly me, my math is off. Okay, that should be 99. And then is there anything else we need here? Should we need, well, we can make reactor glass. Yeah, why not? We'll make a couple stacks of that. Oh, that's stable glass. Oops. Well, we can always make more if we need. Okay, that should be good enough. Okay, and we got the Quest reactor. Alrighty then. So let's go back to power generation. And oh, we never did pick up these because I did make these. Furnace generator, reactor. And I guess we might as well open up the loot bags that we got. And just so you know, I did make a item dislocator. Because I had the stuff where we got lithium dust, probably lithium dust. Oh, that crap. Blah, nothing useful. I hate it when that happens. It's annoying. When I hit the, I took out the inventory sorting from the thing and used my own, or inventory tweaks. And it doesn't seem to work very well with the wireless crafting grid for some reason. Okay, let's go down to our reactor room, and let's build out the reactor. Actually, I could probably do it with I should probably grab myself a wand. Diamond. Do I have any sticks? Yes, I do. 1, 2, and then I should have a diamond. We have over 60,000 diamonds, so we've got ourselves a diamond wand. And I'm going to build this out and get it all set up. And then when we come back, we can get on to the next part. See you in a bit. And we're back. And as you can see, I've completed the reactor. Now, there's no sort of coolant inside there. I haven't put any resin in there, and I'm probably going to do that afterwards. Technically, now that I filled it with plutonium, we could actually fire it up now if we wanted to, but really, there's no point to that because, really, the power is just going to stay in the reactor here. I do have a power tap, and I do have the ports for to insert the fuel we need and to export the fuel we need, but we lack 3 things to make this work properly. Well, 4 actually, if you count the fact that we don't have any coolant inside. We don't have automatic fuel being inserted, and we don't have automatic exporting of fuel or the waste out back into our system. And we don't have a way of getting power out of this thing yet. So we're going to have to work on that. So we're going to have to get something called Flux. We're going to have to get into Flux Networks. So to get flux, we're going to have to be obtained by throwing redstone into fire or lava. And we're going to need to get a flux controller. So that's a flux core. A flux core is basically a lot of flux, a lot of obsidian, an eye of ender that gives us spore. And then we need flux blocks, which is more flux cores. And is there anything else we need for that, or is it just flux blocks and a flux core and some flux? Okay, well, and then we're going to need to have some storage because we don't have any storage so far. So we're going to want to go, we got plenty of materials, so we can go automatically to the gargantuan flux storage. But we're also going to need a flux point, some flux points, and a flux plug. The flux plug is what's going to take the energy from our reactor and put it into the network. So let's start this off. So let's get our crafting grid here. So we're going to need quite a lot of redstone. So let's just grab some redstone. We'll grab about, maybe about 10 stacks. And then we're going to go to our, where is it? Our smeltery room, where we have our setup for our demon metal. Although we don't need this anymore, but we do have lava here. And there we go. And now we can go back to our reactor room, and then all we have to do is, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to steal this reactor controller for a sec, because I want to put this in here so that I know which is which. Because I like having those icons to show me what is what. So then we're going to go back and get flux. So we're going to want the flux controller first. So we're going to want flux cores. So we're going to need eyes of ender. Let's get about a stack of those. We're going to need flux cores. So let's make as many as we can get. We'll put 4 stacks in there. There. So we got 4 stacks of those things. So let's make the flux blocks. We'll make a stack of those, or not. Put a stack in there. That should be enough to make a stack. Okay, 32 should be enough. Now let's put all this back into the system here. And then we should be able to make flux controller. There we go. And then we can need to make a flux plug. Oh, whoops. Let's make a flux plug. So there's a flux plug. And then we need some flux points. We'll make 30. Probably not going to need that much, but let's start with making the basic flux storage. So we should be able to make. We don't have any glass panes. So let's make some glass panes. Make a stack of them. Make 4 of them. We're out of flux blocks. And we're out of flux cores. Recipe. We're out of eyes of ender. we don't have a lot of Eyes of Ender, but we need flux cores, so let's make as many as we can get. Put them all back in the system. Basic flux storage. Make flux blocks. 14. Well, we can at least make a, I guess we're going to only be able to make the secondary tier, which is the Herculean flux storage. Because I think the Gargantuan needs, it needs 6 of the Herculean. Okay, well, unfortunately we can't do what I want to do, but it'll do for now. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the flux controller right here. We're going to put the Herculean storage right there. And we're going to put the flux plug right there. And then we're going to make a new network. And we are going to call this, let's keep going, delete this. We're going to call this input. Now eventually we will make an output thing solely for output, because we'll have a awaken the tier 8 draconium, or tier 8 system, or what do they call it, tier 8 draconian energy storage. And let's just change these colors. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And we're going to take that. We're going to put wireless enabled. Going to configure all these to be true so that I can power everything wirelessly. And let's just select input. And then please select the network. Input. And we'll remove the transfer limit. Move the transfer limit. And remove the transfer limit. And once we power it on, we should start getting power. Now I'm just going to turn on for a second because I have to put Resident Ender in there to make it perfectly a good system. But we can see just how much we're going to get just by this setup right now. So let's activate it. We're going up to 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20,000, almost 21,000 21,000 RF per tick. Not bad. So we'll just deactivate that for now. Because like I said, I got to put Resident Ender in there. But I think we already filled up our Herculean storage, didn't we? Yes, we did. So we should have plenty of power now. So we can actually go back up to our storage room. Keep getting all this chicken manure. Not fun. So we can actually get rid of this, because we don't need that. And we can put our flux plug on top. And we will put input for now. We're not taking too much power, so that's pretty good. And we'll put these away. Put the spectacle away. Put those away. And we are good to go. All right. So let me check to see how much time we have left on the video, and then maybe we might do something else before we go. Okay? See you in a sec. we're back, and we have about 5 minutes left, so I thought we'd upgrade our tools a bit. Now, I do have a wyvern broadsword, or wyvern sword blade on my broadsword, but I think I'd like to put draconium on my hammer, my draconium hammer head, and a couple of pickaxes or wyvern pickaxes. So let's do that, and that should be good for this. If I can speak, I can't speak. So we'll put those two. So then we have 2 pickaxe heads. So we want, and then we want the draconic. Is that how you make draconic? So how do you make? Or did I see the wrong? Awakened wyvern. Oh, it's just wyvern. Okay, so I can't do wyvern then. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. So I can't. Don't have enough wyvern cores for the. So we'll put that. Actually, maybe we'll do it for my broadsword, actually, or for my sword, or my. I can't speak today. I cannot speak at all. My shovel is what I was trying to get at. My shovel. 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 Use up the cores. Make a shovel head. Alright, there we go. So we'll put that there. Make that wyvern. What was my durability? Much better. Mining speed. What is my mining speed already? 26. Oh, it's going down actually. Oh. Cobalt. Oh. Oh. Maybe not then. Oh well. 27, 28. Okay, well. Maybe not the greatest idea. But once we get into Supremium and stuff like that, that should actually be better. And I should show you something. You can see in the mini-map that I have, that in my arboretum, I could have just jumped there, couldn't I, with the travel anchor. I have a flint chicken. Huh. I got chicken, 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 flint chicken, pig, pig, another pig, and a cow. And I also got myself a dog. I got a tame dog. So yeah, there you go. It's just lovely. I love this little area. Now, I'm going to probably be building this up later on because, like I said, I want to make this into a arboretum. So we're going to probably make the roof higher and put a dome around it. Make it look like a real, like, sort of biodome inside the cave here. Instead of this little cavey. And also, I should say that I did, before we go, I did go off and finish and make all my my base prettier, I should say, as best as I could. You know, it's not the greatest. It's still plain, and I'm gonna want suggestions on what I should add to make it look a little more nicer. I mean, I love the stone burnt. The stone burnt really puts off the texture. I love the texture of the stone burnt. It looks like a road, and it really looks nice when you make it a little sort of a border and a road. So yeah, so off camera, between the episodes, I'm gonna put the resin ender in the reactor, start her up, and next episode, I think we're gonna get into farming. We're gonna get into because as you can see, I've made some farms. We're going to get into mystical agriculture so that we can get absolutely every single item in the game. Super fast, super quick, super best. And then once that's done, then we'll see what we can do. I'm YeOldFartGamer, and you've been watching StoneBlock. If you like the video, please like, subscribe, comment, share, would be nice. See you next time. Bye-bye.